I think Israel can serve as a model. You know, it's a country which has a lot of problems, security problem, war, but in spite of that, they put a lot of emphasis on science. They develop universities, program of science, that show that they consider that the most important thing, even more important than politics, is to develop science. So that could serve as a model for other countries which have political problems, security problems. They understand that by developing science, you can develop the society and reach a level which not only gives you strength to resist against any dangers, but also gives you some open view to the future. So I think that is important. It's an example of a small country which has so much natural resources, no oil, nothing like that. And anyway, however, they are able to contribute to the development of science.
When you see all the organizations like BDS call the boycott Israel, what do you think?
BDS? Yes. It's a nonsense. It's a nonsense, and I'm very shocked because science is universal and you cannot boycott scientists. It's a shame for these people.
Israel has made great contributions to science and to technology in the world. Let me give you a few examples. Example number one is water technology. There's a huge development of water technology in Israel. Desalination, recycling of gray water, and a very precise irrigation developed by Rafi Meudar, one of our technologies here in Israel that allows the growth and development of agriculture in arid places. Very, very controlled, computerized irrigation. This is called drip irrigation. This is example number one. Example number two is just happening nowadays, in which Ruth Arnon of the Weizmann Institute develops synthetic medications for flu, and for flus that were in the past and flus that will be in the future. Not like the system now, unlike the system now, in which we predict the next break, the next virus, and try to fight it. No, she developed something that will fight everything. This is a major, major, major contribution to the world, and there are hundreds of such examples.
However, one thing that was said this morning is true, and that per capita population, the number of scientific papers published every year from Israel is very high compared to the most advanced societies in the world. Okay? That's important. It means that there's a big scientific establishment and they're working hard and their papers are published in the best journals all over the world. Now, the fields they're working in vary tremendously. And so you can say that is a real contribution to knowledge that people are interested in.
When you see the organization like BDS call the boycott Israel, what do you think about it?
Like who is boycotting Israel?
Like BDS organization?
What is BDS?
BDS called the boycott Israel.
What is BDS? What is BDS? Do you understand my question? Mada BDS. Do you understand? Well, you tell me what it is. What is BDS? What does it mean?
It means that we don't like Israel. We want to separate.
So it's a general statement. It's not some organization, right? Okay. I think that it's very dangerous to do that for other countries. And I am especially upset by people who try and boycott the universities in Israel. I think that is a major mistake made in the minds of many people, and they're succumbing to propaganda pressure.
So the research in Israel, or the science in Israel, in comparison to other countries, in a very good situation. We are in the highest echelons of recognition, as we just heard this morning. being the 67 is the only beginning. We're supposed to be better, and it is dependent on one thing only: if the government invests more. So I do not have any doubt, and we should do not have any doubt whenever it comes to the future of the world of science. We can be in the highest echelons if we put it as a first priority, and if we invest much more in terms of science, bringing scientists and creating more frequent exchanges between Israeli scientists in the world. So the Hebrew University, as the leading university in Israel, is one of the prototypes of leading scientific work, and we expect to be even higher by such conferences as we have in the world. We do not have institutions that boycott Israel. We have individuals, and some of them dwell under the canopy of societies. As a whole, Israel is not boycotted. As a whole, we are sort that after people request partnership with Israelis, and that's the future of science in the world, because whoever boycotting any scientist, no matter where in the world, is doomed to be irrelevant in science, because science is a language of contacts. That's most of the great scientists, most of the great universities would not dream of boycotting, would not think twice not participating in good science in Israel.